Hey guys, welcome to our review of Kishiryu Sentai RyuSoulger, episode 13. As always, I'm your host, Stratos. Here with me today we have
Cinder Blaze.
my dude. Welcome back. We just got done watching this episode, and third suicide plot. Is that where we're at?
Maybe fourth. Honestly,
Fourth?
all these side characters really want to kill themselves.
Right? Yeah. It's weird, and I mean, like, on one hand, I sort of appreciate the them trying to address heavier issues. And I feel like this episode handled it better than most Sentai shows would, but the frequency with which the same sort of
like problems, issues.
not really, I want to say the same solutions to those problems that the side characters come to. You know, I feel like maybe the show is trying to say something like any small or anything could lead you down that path, and you need people to bring you out of it, and that's kind of what the RyuSoulgers are. That's kind of what Sentai wants to do. It wants to bring you out, make you happy and bring you out of that sadness. But again, the frequency with which these suicide plots are happening, it's like,
Yeah, it's definitely like a bit much, but like for this one, at least it was like someone from the Ryusoul tribe, so it kind of was going over different issues. I feel like that's something that they've done with all of their suicide plots.
definitely.
And to kind of like she knew what was gonna be the the gist of things. She's like, oh, it's gonna grow, it's gonna take some of my sadness away, and she just wants it to just completely consume her, so she can just like not even deal with this stuff anymore. But if she just does what like all the other Ryusoul tribe people do and just fight one of those dudes and just die, I mean, I think she would just resolve her issue right there. So I'm not sure like what was like stopping her from committing suicide that much. Maybe she just didn't have like the will to do it, and she just kind of wanted someone else to do it for her. And I kind of like glad that like Black just kind of like snapped her out of it. Just, like...
Okay. There are two things that I sort of liked about it. Like you were saying, it's like, she didn't want to do it herself. She didn't want to have to go through doing that herself, and like she said like, hey, don't I get something? Can I be selfish for once?
Yeah.
And living that long alongside people with shorter lifespans, I feel like that makes a lot of sense from her perspective, and it was cool to get that new perspective. On the other hand, I really like Bomba's point of view that like, these are the cards you're dealt. You have to deal with the consequences. It's kind of like another one of those with great power comes great responsibility sort of speeches.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't matter what's fair or what's, it doesn't matter what's fair. It's your situation. This is what you have to deal with. Doesn't matter if it's fair or anything. I appreciated them talking on that heavier topic. Also, I kind of I want to believe that the thing that the monster of the week was saying, wanna da, like it sounded like one of them, like one of them, right? Like for a moment I thought it was that, and then it was just I wanna die, which, yikes. But but it felt to me like she, on one hand, she did want to be like one of them, one of the humans, want to walk among them, want to live and be like them.
Yeah.
But then she just wanted to die. Big yikes.
Yeah, she wanted to be with her loved one. You know, that one bastard old dude that we know nothing about, but she was kind of like petting that entire episode. It's kind of funny. Like, that dude got paid to just sleep there. That's what I was thinking about during that entire scene.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I also really liked how her expertise and her knowledge came all from experience and not some sort of mystical power. It was just her knowing people and knowing how they work. And I really liked that.
Yeah, like it's pretty neat to kind of like have those type of abilities for the RyuSoulger tribe, just because they've been living for so long that they can acquire skills that normal humans can't.
Yeah.
You just like, I just interacted with so many people that like you just kind of like know what it's kind of like, and I guess for like Bamba, you can just kind of like see it on his face more often than not.
I do want to say two big things. That Bamba was a bit out of character this episode, because I feel like he would have just killed her right on the spot, but part of me is like, oh, she's part of the RyuSoulger tribe. That's probably why he stepped back. And two, I feel like the point of these episodes, the conceit of these episodes, is to get you talking a little bit more, talking on like that next level, you know, about certain topics. And I feel like this episode has accomplished that, because like we're sort of discussing the weeds of this episode, and there's a lot to sort of unpack. In that way, I think this episode really accomplished something. You know, like actually providing a discussion.
Yeah.
And on top of that, like, this provided some of the most genuine interactions between the team and even the Zords I've ever seen. Like,
yeah, that moment between Tira and Dina was pretty like.
Oh, well, like Tira, me, go. That was good. That was so good. It was so genuine. It was so pure.
Yeah,
and
the
like
pureness of it was like really nice. It's like, you know what? Yeah. I don't really hate you that all too much.
Yeah.
And they just kind of like cried and they kind of made up. I was like,
yeah.
Well, that kind of backfired on the enemies, trying to make them fight each other.
And Dime Volcano was like, hey, yeah, I only ask questions because I want to talk with you guys. That's so bad. I just really like you all. It was so good. It was so good.
Even Pink was all like, "Oh my god, that's too cute."
Yeah, I couldn't handle it. But yeah, it felt like you had a little bit more to say about this episode. Did you? No, really?
Oh,
no?
I'm good. Yeah.
Did we want to touch on RyuSoulger at all?
Oh yeah. I guess they go, way back, because that lady's old as shit, right?
Yeah.
It's a nice teaser to know that, he has some connection to the RyuSoulger tribe. Like, his outfit didn't give that away. But, Sorry, I can't.
Hey,
I'm done.
Guys! Thanks for watching! If you liked this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. The watch along came out the same time as this, so go ahead and check that out if you're so inclined. Thanks again to everyone who came back, because we are back from our break. We went on vacation, but we're back to bring you consistent content. The watch along and reviews for Rider are going to be out at the same time as this, I think. Hopefully, check those out too. Thanks for watching.
Yep. See ya.
Did I heard my brother.
Yeah, he came in a little bit, but
okay.
It was like that, yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah. Like I couldn't hear what he was saying. I just heard his voice.